Now the topic before us is factors affecting mental health may vary from person to person. You may have seen in your life that if a particular child gets very less marks in the examination, he says okay. Whereas on the other hand, some another child in the class feels dissatisfied even he secures highest marks in the class. You may have also seen that if a person loses one of his loved one, he does not take it to heart, he does not feel stressful. Whereas this some other person who faces the death of his loved one may feel very stressful, disheartened, and may lose his interest in his life. Why this happens? Whereas the same event has happened to two different persons, but their response is different. So we will discuss all why the factors affecting mental health vary from person to person. Whether it is true, and if true, why? How? It is true that factors affecting mental health can vary from person to person, as each individual has unique life experiences, genetics, and personal circumstances that can impact their mental health. Some people may be more able to withstand or recover from stress, while there are other persons who are more likely to suffer from mental health problems due to genetic or environmental factors. Here are some examples of how individual factors can impact mental health. First is genetics. If a person has a family history of mental illness, that is, if the person's parents were suffering from mental illness, it may be possible that the child may suffer from some sort of mental health issue. It is not certain, it may be possible. Second point is personality. Personality refers to the characteristic pattern of thoughts, feelings, and behaviors that make each person unique. Some personality traits can be protective factors for mental health, while others can increase the mental health issues. If the person has mental ability to handle or recover from hardship, he or she is more likely to have better mental health and less likely to suffer from depression and anxiety. If the person has such a personality that he or she becomes nervous over minor matters, such a person is more likely to suffer from mental health issues. If the person is industrious, self-disciplined, and having goal-directed behavior, he is more likely to engage in healthy behaviors such as exercise, proper nutrition, which can improve mental health outcomes. Third point is life experiences. No two people can have identical life experience because each person may have different environment, culture, upbringing, relationships, and personal choices. Even if the individuals who share similar backgrounds and circumstances can have different experiences because they interpret and respond to situations in their own way. It means that if there are two childs in a family and they are brought in the have been brought up in the similar circumstances, but they may respond to different events in their own way. They will not behave to a particular situation in the same way. Not everyone who has experienced trauma, abuse, or stressful life events will suffer with mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, or post traumatic stress disorder, as some people may be more able to cope with these experiences. Next point is social support. Social support can be defined as the help and assistance that individuals receive from others, such as family members, friends, and community during times of stress. The nature and extent of social support can vary widely between individuals and can have a significant impact on mental health and well-being. Social support of family and friends can be especially beneficial in times of stress or crisis and can help individuals to manage their mental health more effectively. It is also possible then that some people who may struggle with mental health despite having sportive relationships. On the other hand, individuals who lack social support or who are isolated may be at higher risk of developing mental health problems such as depression, anxiety, and substance abuse. A person who is experiencing a stressful life event may benefit from emotional support. Emotional support can take many forms, such as listening to someone's problems, offering words of encouragement or comfort, providing reassurance, or just being present and available to them. It means that suppose a person has lost his one of his beloved family member whom he was very who was very loved one for him. So in that case, he may lose interest in life. So if in that situation, if his family friends or or other people come to him and console him, then and listen to his problems and offer some words of comfort, then it will console the bereaved person who has suffered a big jolt in his life. Next point is socio-economic status. Socio-economic status refers to an individual's or a family's position in society based on their income, education, and occupation. Socio-economic status can have a significant impact on an individual's mental and physical health. People with lower socio-economic status have to face conditions like limited access to healthcare facilities, unemployment, higher rates of poverty, and higher levels of stress. So, such type of people are likely to suffer from greater health problems, including mental health issues. In conclusion, mental health is unique to each individual. Each person has its own unique needs, preferences, and circumstances. So, the treatment and support for mental health conditions should be tailored accordingly. What works for one person may not work for another person. One person may find that therapy is helpful for managing anxiety, while other may prefer mindful meditation or exercise. Now we will like to conclude this course. Mental health and well-being are essential for living a happy, healthy and fulfilling life. There are various factors that can impact our mental health, including genetics, environment, relationships, lifestyle, and life experiences. Taking care of our mental health is not a one time event but a continuous journey. It is essential to be patient and compassionate with ourselves as we work towards better mental health and well being. However, with commitment, willingness, and by taking proactive steps to improve our mental health and well being, we can mitigate the negative effects of the factors responsible for mental health issues, and we can lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.